Test, test. Say something.
Testing. Yeah. That's crazy. You got the whole setup. Because last time I was here, I don't even think you had the YouTube channel yet when the last time I came.
So we did. We just had like two recaps on there. So it was just like a couple of the events we did. I had a videographer come do like he did one of them, and then my other friend did one of them. We just did like recaps of the event. Which I mean, it's cool, but it's not nothing that's gonna really be gaining. Like now, we've been getting more traction on the subscribers.
Yeah. And cranking shorts really be the thing.
The short
form content, they blow up quicker than the long form.
Is that what you do mostly?
No, I do long form mainly.
Okay. Y'all both be on the
Yeah, we both be on YouTube. Yeah, he doing YouTube right now.
But y'all got separate channels?
Yeah, we got two separate channels.
Oh, okay. I think I follow yours.
Yeah.
Which one? Yours had the blog here on it?
Yeah.
I follow yours.
Yeah.
So you gonna let me know when you want to start recording?
Start right now. You late, my boy. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Get you ready, man. Let me get up my breast.
Y'all are both videographers? How'd y'all get into that?
Well, I make music, so I started by like shooting my own music videos and stuff, and I just kind of got like people to shoot for me too. And then I bought my own cameras and stuff. I just started editing myself too. I started really doing it on my phone, and then I upgraded everything.
That's kind of how we did ours too. We were just vlogging off the phone, just wanted to do YouTube. And we was like,
crazy.
Let's just go ahead and buy cameras and invest in ourselves.
Maybe Ray took it. I think it's theirs.
That's what you mainly do, like YouTube?
Yeah, I do YouTube. Sometimes I get into streaming too, but
I think so.
Mainly YouTube right now. I did TikTok too. No, for real, that's what I was trying to get. I was trying to like get into that streaming. Exactly, because I got like a little following on TikTok, but I was like trying to figure out how to gear them all over to Twitch, because I'm like, Twitch where the money at though, for real.
It's kind of hard to move platforms.
Yeah. But it's definitely doable, because I didn't see it happen, but I just gotta make that switch.
Well, because like TikTok is really easy to get a fan base on there, so it's like if you can move it,
then you're really doing something.
You know, at least try to get some on there first.
Yeah.
What kind of money Twitch be paying out?
Twitch, they be paying good. Like they give you what, like 90%, 75% of your revenue, like of the cut.
That's pretty good.
So you can get a lot. And then they be sending, because you get paid off of ads, and you can get paid off of the gifted that you get, like subscriptions that people pay for.
Live, they put like a gift. Yeah.
Like how kind of, they be like, thanks for the 100 gifted, and then they be crazy. They be 100 times somebody done paid $5 or $7 or something like that. But they be like, the bigger you get, the more you could charge for those subscriptions. So they be like $14 for some people's stuff, and they be like, you get 100 people to spend $14. And they be getting that all day. You streaming for 8 hours, and you got, they may be having like 300,000 people that sub.
Ain't doing nothing for real.
Nothing. Ain't doing nothing but sitting in your room, chilling, playing the game, reacting to something. That's it. That's what I wanted to do. But I was like, I like to vlog too. I like to be outdoors. But if I could, I was thinking about getting into the IRL streams, or like just wherever I go, traveling and stuff, just streaming.
Mm-hmm. But it's just like you gotta really rely on like the time content with
that. Yeah. Cause you get expensive too. Especially like, I feel like starting out, that probably wouldn't be the best thing to do unless you like going somewhere. Like you could spend the money to go to like Turks and Caicos, or like wherever you're going. But people don't really want to see no IRL stream when you going like to Walmart. Unless you're gonna be like doing something crazy, then it's worth it. But
then you risking your freedom doing that shit.
No, for real, you are.
I'm saying there's a lot of risk and shit doing all the type of content creation. You gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, you do. It's a whole lot of risk.
It's easy, but it's like, nah, niggas put a lot of work behind it, or you make big risks and sacrifices.
Yeah. That the whole thing, just getting into it is a sacrifice on like your time, money. Cause like sometimes, like a lot of the content creators, like just starting out, people don't really got it. You just trying to figure it out. Most of the time, you working a regular job, so it's like you sacrifice
like,
just
find something that people gonna like. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's real hard too, though. You know?
yeah, it is.
Find something or like try to be like it's hard.
But I feel like just finding the things that you like find the most happiness in. Though, like if you whatever makes you happy, try and find a way that you can make content doing that. That's how I see it. Like if you're a good artist or you do good tattoos, record it. Record it and put it out there. Because people don't see that every day. Or if they do, they ain't seen you do it the way you do it. So
right. And if they have, you need to be doing it differently.
Exactly.
Because why are you copying?
Exactly. Be the pioneer. Like be the pioneer in any field. Say you see it, like say it's something that you're not like you're not really familiar with, but you see that there's not a lot of people, like a lot of black people in that area or field. You be like, let me go be the pioneer and do that. You can do that too. But
You said not a lot of black people?
yeah.
It's crazy. We still got to be the first black person to do X.
To do certain things,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
that's what's crazy because it's like everybody want to follow each other. Everybody want to follow the same thing. Like as far like I'm gonna put it into YouTube perspective. A lot of people do like the White Room videos, 20v1s and stuff like that. But everybody following each other, getting to a realm of something else, trying to be the pioneer to that. Because then you're gonna be popping. Like Jadeon, I say Jadeon because
who is that?
he a YouTuber from Houston, but
Okay.
he came up doing like blog style pranks and stuff like that, but it really wasn't nobody doing it who was black at the time. So he had did and it popped off with like 10 million subs. So you just gotta find whatever you want to do it.
Lift up a bit. Thought it was quiet enough. That boy yelling.
Who?
Kevin. You can't really hear it on the mics though.
Mics don't pick it up because they got that noise canceling.
Right. Get this tattoo cam up. Let the people see a little freehand. What are we taking today? It's like a
we getting like a safari. Yeah, we getting a safari done.
What made you want to get that?
I feel like it's really. I wanted to find something to tie into like the space that I got, so I was like, let me do something grounded, and then to like fade off into like space, kind of, you know.
Yeah, when we do this one, it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, this is what 2021. It's been a minute, but I got my collarbone done too.
Yeah, that was
like last year, huh?
I was just saying earlier we was on YouTube before I was on YouTube because you had us in the vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real.
What made you start creating content?
I started creating content like a long time ago. I want to say like
a long. How old are you?
I was 21, but
so it was
but for me it was a long time ago because I started making content probably like I want to say 7th grade, like okay. 7th grade. So
what kind of content was it?
Way back then I was doing dance videos because I was watching a lot of Ayo and Teo dance videos and stuff like that. So I was like, shoot, I could do that too because I kind of could dance whenever I be at my, people's house or when I got Michael Jackson cut on, I'm in there dancing.
Yeah.
But I just
that was your shit.
Yeah.
Like Jack.
Yeah, but I was just making like dance videos, hit them folks and stuff like that. Watching She Loves Michi and Tusi, But I started doing that for a little while. Then around probably like sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school, some of my friends, TikTok had musically had just transitioned into TikTok, or it was Triller, one of those, but it had just transitioned into transition. And then they was like, Trey, you be posting a whole lot of dance videos. why not you just go ahead and make TikToks? I was like, at first start, I was like, man, it kind of looked lame. I was like, but I'm not trying to do that. But
why did it look lame? Because it's dancing, or because it was
just because of what it was before. Like musically, was like a lot of like lip sync and like it was like I don't know, it was just weird. It wasn't really my vibe. But then I was like, you know what?
And then Triller, all the videos kind of was the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, people would like promote their music on Triller, which that was cool, but I don't know. I just didn't really want to get into TikTok when it first popped off. But then after about like a couple weeks, I gave it some thought, and I was like, let me just go ahead and put something out and see like what they do. And so my first video wasn't even a real like I didn't create nothing. I just used like an old funny video that I had on my phone and just put it on there. And was like, let's see what this do. And then it did good, and it got like 100,000 views, and I was like, oh snap, I like this. But
were you doing views like that before, when you said you was just posting like the quick
dance videos
and shit before TikTok? Were you doing views? Like, what was your numbers like before that?
So when I first started, like around 7th grade, my numbers was just like the community, like the people who go to my school, and then like I get like maybe like 1,000 views on a video, but it wasn't never like nothing more than like I didn't break like 10,000, 100,000. I wasn't getting that at that point. Though. No, it was good for a start.
For 7th grade.
Exactly, but at the time I wasn't so onto the numbers. I was really just doing it for fun, so I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. I was like, let me just upload a video because I like this song that just came out. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I was really just doing that like that way. But I want to say about a month into doing TikTok, I started to gain some traction doing like skits. I was trying to find stuff that was relatable that could touch to touch people on like in a way that like they could relate to me. Mm-hmm. So I was doing that, and then that was doing really good. I probably sparked my first.
What kind of skits? Like comedic skits or
like? Not really comedic. It was just so it would be like, let's say, I'm playing football. I do a skit relating to like how the coaches are in the locker room, or how the coaches are at the school, stuff like that. And it'd be like, people could relate to that. Yeah. Other athletes, stuff like that. But I don't think I really started getting lit on TikTok till I started posting those skits, because I hit like 100,000 and I was getting 10, 20,000, 30,000. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, I like this. But then I wanted to get back into my dancing too, because I was still like, that's what I started off doing. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do those. And so I started this little train off of this rapper. He had his Young Chris. It was a Blood on the Leaves video. And I uploaded like one video, and then it did like 1 million views, and I was like, oh snap. So I was like, let me go ahead and flood these. I need to go ahead and like capitalize off this. So I was like, let me go ahead and make like a bunch of drafts, maybe like 20, 25 drafts of this one train, because they really like this. And so I did that. So I like fed them out gradually, probably like every 2 days, every 3 days.
So you made 25, you dropped all of them.
No, I made them
eventually.
Yeah, eventually I dropped them all, and they was all sparking 1 million or more, and they was getting like 3-5 million. I was like, dang, I'm doing something. But I really didn't know. Like, I feel like I wish I knew what I do now in order to like gear stuff and like turn stuff into a different way that could make me money. Because then TikTok wasn't really paying as good as they are now, and then I could have like. Then whenever I was doing content, I could have been able to turn them and get them on the YouTube or get them on a Twitch platform, but I wasn't really into that yet. I was really just on the base of like just TikTok and just doing what I thought was fun. Because I was young, like I was younger. I'm still young, but like I was just, I don't know, I wasn't really in tune with like trying to figure out a better way to make more money or capitalize even bigger on what I really have. Like, because I had all the people with me then. I just,
Are you like full time right now?
Nah, I'm not. I say, okay, look, I say I am, but I'm not. Because I'm not really making a ton of money.
Yeah.
But like, I still have to like work a job and stuff like that. But it'll get to that point. Just consistency, just staying consistent will get you there. So that's what I'm doing now. Just staying consistent, making sure I'm putting out things that are positive. Because I don't like to put too much negative stuff out there on the internet, also. So, but
what do you, in your opinion, is a ton of money?
To me, a ton of money is enough to withstand or keep up with like bills of a household, or like you could pay the car note and everything just off of your content.
Okay. So
I feel like that would be like a lot of money.
Okay. It is a lot of money. Especially now, shit getting expensive.
Exactly. You can pay like $2,300 a month for like a mid apartment. $2,300 a month.
Easily.
It's crazy.
You're still in school, right?
Yeah. I go to Texas Tech right now. I'm doing creative media. At first, so when I first went in my freshman year, I went in doing architecture because I just like art and stuff. Because that's what I make some art content too right now. I'll just get into that and tap back into that. But I came in doing architecture, but then I really couldn't like pass my history classes. Like I was doing really good in all of my design courses, but I just couldn't get that history side down. So I had to switch my career path. But I was like, I'm already working with cameras. I was like, let me go ahead and create a media and work with photography and videography so I can get my skills better as content creator. So that's what I went into, and it's been pretty good. Like I've been learning a lot about cameras, a lot about making my quality better, stuff
so
like that.
You do everything just y'all two, like with the editing,
Yeah.
recording.
I
know when you got your tattoo, like y'all just filming, you just pulled up with the camera
and just started shooting.
And then when I saw the actual video, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't necessarily just like super raw footage. Like,
yeah.
You did some
we do. Yeah, I learned to edit really just on my own, just watching YouTube videos and, just wanting to make it look good myself without having to pay somebody else to do it. Because I just feel like if somebody doing it, I could do it too. So let me go ahead and just figure it out myself.
Especially because like you can outsource it for the low. So if it's for the low, it can't be too hard.
Exactly. That's why I just figured it out. So I just edit myself, record everything, do it all, promoting.
How you promote? Do it all.
But that's where that sacrifice come in. It's just that time to do all of that, and not get like.
And still go to class.
Yeah, and still go to class. And I'm working on campus too. So it's like, it's a lot. It's not for everybody, but if you really find like happiness and you really enjoy doing it, do it.
You think you're gonna do this forever?
I can see myself still vlogging. I can see that. Or like, just pop up the camera and I'm talking about something wise or something. I don't know.
What would you vlog about as an old nigga?
I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe just traveling. I'm traveling or doing something. If I read a good book, I'll talk about it. Do like book reviews or something.
The travel really gets a lot of people because so I just made like a little clips channel TikTok for this, and all the videos they'll get like 200 views, 300 views, whatever. If I post something about traveling, like I interviewed Icon Rihanna, she went to Dubai. Posted one about that hoe already over 1K as soon as I posted.
Exactly, and I feel like
really is the move.
It is, and I think it's because it's hot. Like traveling is something that people like. No matter if you got a lot of money or if you don't, people seek that. People want to travel. So it's like if you posting something about travel, people are already searching it. So you're already going to be a little bit ahead in the algorithm if you're talking about something that's relevant. It's relevant to a lot of people. So that's why that travel content works. But that's also with just figuring out what content works is just think of the things that are relevant. Either is it relevant or is it relatable or can it appeal to somebody's emotions? That's how I think about it when it comes to thinking about the good content to make. Figure out if it's relevant, appeal to their emotions, stuff like that.
I'm trying not to make this too big, but I'll draw big as fuck. I saw you just started doing art on there too.
Yeah. I've been doing art.
I was about to ask you. Go ahead.
How long have I been doing art for? Yeah, I've been doing art since elementary school. Just watching my aunt. My aunt, she used to always do art. She made like cool cartoons, or like if she wrote a letter to somebody, she'd like have a cartoon through the back and had the words on it. I used to like stuff like that. So I was like, dang, I need to learn how to do that. But when I first started, I was trash. But I had to just, figure it out. Trace on the TV a couple of times, take that printer paper and put it on the TV and pause the TV and be like, oh, let me try and trace this out. And then eventually I got to a point to where I was
cartoons?
Yeah.
Cause that's a lot, bro.
No, for real. Cause that's the thing. Like, I feel like whenever I really like find interest in something, I'll like dive into it. Like, and I'm like all in on it. And I'm just focused
about it.
Exactly. And I want to like do as much research, and I want to, I'll be all in on it. Though. Yeah, that's really what you got to be to be successful, is to be all in. But yeah, I was doing tracing stuff, and then eventually got to a point where I could freehand and do stuff. But um,
Yeah, because you was freehanding on the, or you had a projector
on what? On the walls?
on the wall.
No, I just go
freehanding,
freehand.
right?
Yeah, I freehand all of that.
I peeped you doing that shit.
Cause I don't got no projector yet, but it will make it quicker. Cause I do want to eventually get to a point to where I can do like commission and like go to people's houses or go to people's like, you know, stores of stuff like that and like paint on walls and
Paint
stuff.
on the walls, yeah.
But it'll come to time.
I spray painted that. That was my first time using sprays, and I put a projector up and did like a few. I tattooed so I can work with like stencils. Like that's how they would do this. So I did like a few lines on the wall and then sprayed off of that. But if I would have been trying to just, that shit would have took forever.
No, it would have. Yeah, that's why I was like, I need to go ahead and invest in something like that. Because even though you got the skills, it still like helps with like your workflow and like time management to like use something to get it done a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're doing like a cartoon is something that looks, somebody else drew it. So it's not like you can take too many liberties and redraw a cartoon because then it's not that cartoon. That's
exactly. You still got to make it recognizable. Yeah. Yeah.
How much you care about these other little animals?
About like animals in general, or the ones on that?
No. And your tattoo.
Oh, I mean, don't really.
They had like all the little shadow background.
Yeah, I mean,
don't matter.
Yeah.
Cause I was not fucking with those guys. You said your aunt did art. That was one of the ones that when y'all got the matching.
Yeah, who got me into? Yeah, she the one who got me into wanting to do art, and I just took it and ran with it. Yeah.
You seems like an artist.
I just took it and ran with it.
That's funny, man. My aunt kind of got me on the art too, but as I told the story later in life, I felt like it was like on some go get them kids to go do some shit.
Yeah, you know go draw a picture. Look at that coloring book.
Because she would be like I'm perfectionist with my work, and she would be like I have a coloring book, right? And she'd be like, oh no, you're not done. You didn't use the white crayon to go inside the eyes, like you didn't do. And so
and really getting the detail.
Yeah, now I take that into what I do now.
You guys should have paid more attention to detail. So now it's like just instilled in you. It's like you got to be detailed.
And she's just trying to get me to color longer, but shit, I made a career off of the shit. So
exactly.
You gotta lace me up on the YouTube shit, though, bro.
No, for sure.
Are you monetized?
No, yeah, I'm close. I'm real close though. I would need like a couple more hours on my watch time. I'm gonna be in it.
But you are on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm monetized on TikTok.
So you said they don't pay as much anymore. They changed it.
No, they pay more now.
Oh, you said they pay more.
I feel like they pay more now. Cause then I was doing like all of the millions of views that I got back then. I got maybe like 200 on that check. But now
for 1 million views, got $200.
Exactly. But now you can make a whole lot more money. You can probably make like upwards of like a couple thousand for making like getting a couple million
per video.
Exactly, per video. So it's like they're going up on their stuff, but it's like a lot of people putting back into it though. All the people who go live, when people be spending their money on them gifts and stuff, they give TikTok money, so then they got money to give money. So
you talking about like Mr. Beast type shit?
Yeah. They just putting full investment back into their platform, so it's like they got money to just give.
So now they giving more, because when I first started, TikTok wasn't that popular. They wasn't making that much money. It was still just, they just spent a lot of money to get music in. So they wasn't really giving as much, but it was something. But I mean, I was happy with the way I was doing something that I love, so I wasn't really worried about it. Now I still paying you for making on videos. Yeah, I still would have, like, even if I wasn't getting paid, I'd still be making on the videos. Because I was going to do it anyway, so. Yeah. Let's see what they have.
I'm probably going to see it so when you go to class.
Yep. Exactly.
when I had asked you, you trying to pull up, I knew you was gonna ask me to put some big ass step too.
No, that's the thing though. I was trying to find something that was easy to do that wasn't like too big. Cause like I like getting like nice sized pieces done. Yeah, I like getting nice sized pieces done. Cause I was like, I don't know, I couldn't figure out like what was something small that I want to get. I was like, what's small? Like where would it go? So I was like, I don't know. I was like, I do want to start going down my street, so I was like, let me just find something that's like not too crazy, but then what you said, no, that was too detailed with the elephant and stuff, and I was like, hold on. Then I started to look at it, I was like, dang, that is.
Yeah, elephants. I mean, yeah, you know, you drop elephants, all the little textures and shit. Yeah, all night trying to do the elephant.
Yeah, I started looking at it, I was like, nah.
But the rest of these elements are cool, and you can always add an elephant on the other side of it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I could blend it in, put some smoke and shit. I'm gonna leave this kind of ambiguous because it is more of a background style piece.
Yeah.
You can add whatever to it. How does the monetization for TikTok work? Like how does it start? You gotta get to a certain level of like followers or views.
I think you gotta have either, no, to go live is 1,000 followers. But I think to start getting monetized, I want to say 10,000 followers, and you have to have a certain amount of views within a certain amount of time frame. I want to say it's like 30 days. You have to have, I want to say 100,000 views within 30 days, something like that.
You think that was hard to do for you?
No. Just because of how much I like flooded my content, I just flooded. I want to say I was uploading 5 times a week or 3 times a day. Sometimes I'd be feeling it. I'd be like, I'm gonna make 3 videos today, and then tomorrow I'll make 2 videos, stuff like that. But so it wasn't really hard, especially with like how I work my content of like figuring out what might do good. Like as far as like making stuff that would like blow up or something like that, to get those views, it wasn't really hard for me to find out what it was that people like. Cause also you could blow up
just paying attention to other people.
Yeah, you could, or not even that. You could just watching TikTok. If you are a learner from other people's content, and you can be like, okay, I like how they did that video. Let me do something similar to it. And not steal, but it's like, I guess you could say that, but you can do that. If you want to blow up, do what everybody else is doing. You can blow up doing that. But I feel like you can just take it and put your own spin on it. And you can, find a way to make it work for you.
Nah, I was just asking because it sounded like you got like a little formula. Because bro, people post to TikTok every day forever and never get over.
Yeah. But I feel like
damn sure not getting 100,000 on a post, getting millions of views. So
yeah, but the formula, it never it never stays the same though. So you always gotta keep up with where it's going, unless you're gonna do something that's completely outside the box.
So that's what I was
just
trying to ask you.
doing
Like,
that
how
one
do you
thing.
keep up with where it's going? Yeah, because that's a skill in itself to be able to keep up instead of following behind it. So how do you think you do that?
I don't feel like I try and keep up though. I feel like I just do whatever I feel like doing. And if people mess with it, they mess with it. If they don't, they don't. But basically, because I feel like keeping up is where you start to lose the joy and the fun in doing what you do. And you're trying to keep up, but then you're starting to get too locked in on, am I posting what people like, or am I hitting my numbers? Am I doing this? And then you start to feel bad about the numbers you're getting. So I just don't pay attention to all of it. Just do what you love to do. If they mess with it, they mess with it. If they don't worry about it. Keep doing you. Stay consistent and doing what you want to do, and then eventually you're gonna get to a point to where people are gonna start to see it and they're gonna message.
How do you do promo? Do you market like paid advertising?
Promo for what? For the videos?
Yeah, you were saying like you editing, promoting. Like what was one of the things that you
So I feel like promoting as far as like getting people from my like Instagram or like Snapchat to go into your other stuff too. I feel like that's, or like promoting, I don't know.
Just a natural flow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, bro, I've been posting on social media for so long. And the people that I know with social media is larger scale. There's like specific things that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know people want to know those things. Me being one of the people, so I'm actually like, what do you do?
I mean, eventually it gets to a point to where like you like move a nerve and like you're like try and want to flinch, but nah, needles don't really hurt me that much. The tattooing. I just don't like getting shots. Like at the doctor, I do not like getting shots. That's a different type of. It's just a weird feeling. Mm-hmm. Cause this is like on the surface of it. You feel that like inserting into your arm or something.
Yeah, plus you get a fly ass tat when it's done. You ain't just sit there and get your blood drawn and get in the blood and feel like for no reason.
I feel like crap. Exactly.
You have twins?
No, we're not twins. We're a year and a half apart.
Really?
Yeah. No, we're not twins.
Who's older?
Everybody always thinks we are.
Who's older?
You think older?
I think y'all niggas is twins.
Yeah, I'm older. I'm older. Yeah. But yeah, everywhere we go, people always say that. They always be like, y'all twins? Be like, nah.
Then y'all got the same tat. Y'all got the same
On the
tat.
same, yeah.
Y'all definitely look like twins, you know?
Yeah.
That shit's funny. I just took the blue words for it.
No, but sometimes we do. Sometimes when you feel me a day, we just be like, yeah.
Y'all mama used to dress y'all in the same shit?
Sometimes. But she really tried to stay away from it because she knew that she didn't like people calling us twins growing up. Cause I feel like she used to get tired of telling people that we wasn't twins too.
It's always with the exact same.
Mm-hmm. And she kept us in the same haircut too. We used to want to grow our hair out.
I think that's
She's like,
easy.
exactly. She used to be like, nah, why y'all don't want you to get a haircut? We were like, cause we don't want to. All our friends at school got hair. We go to the barber shop. Yeah, the boys home for 27. Bald head.
Ball fade. They said that shit. I just got back to the ball fade from my childhood. I used to have a ball fade every play.
I'm telling you.
I want the one with the, you're getting the ball fade. Shut up.
Exactly. Hey.
That's just, man, being efficient shit. You gotta keep going to the barber shop. I don't gotta pay somebody because you young, you got braids. I remember I got braids on. I'm jumping in the pool. I'm doing all types of shit that put your braids up.
Exactly. You gotta get it
pay for
redone.
these braids. They ain't gonna get them redone. Now you walk around with fucked up braids because you're not paying for it again. Like,
Exactly. But now you start to realize, dang, hold on, you gotta pay like.
yeah, I had long hair for years and I'm like, this is expensive. I'm gonna get it all paid. Now I'm feeling it.
But luckily, my aunt who got me into art, she do hair, so I just can get it done free. And then I cut her son hair. I cut my own hair too. I cut my own hair, I cut his hair, cut my friend's hair. So I
Just like to learn shit.
I do. I love learning and getting more knowledge about me. Read a lot of books too. Right now I'm reading this book called Obsessed.
Obsessed?
Yeah.
You talking about with Beyonce and
Nah, not that, not Beyonce.
What's it about?
It's about the homicide detective. It's boring, but it's interesting to me. But it's about the homicide detective. He's trying to find his family friend's daughter who was murdered, but he's going around to other cases that he thought may look similar to her. So he's trying to like find her through other cases, but because the girl's been missing for probably like a couple months, but he's just been still trying to find her. because of how much that his family friend really missed him, and just trying to find it out.
You need a lot of like fiction.
Sometimes I would like a mixture of it all, you know.
Book club?
No, I'm not in no book club. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I don't know. I just look around in cause my mom got a library of like
library,
books.
like, what do you mean like library?
Like she got a bookcase full of books.
Like how big?
Probably like up to the top of that painter to the floor. And it's probably like it's wide from like right over there to this mirror. Yeah, she got a bunch of books, so I just go through there, look at, read, and figure out if this is something I want to read. If it's not, then I don't read it. If I do, I'll sit down and I'll read it.
Does that kind of exist?
Yeah, that's how I found his name.
How far are you? You found it yet?
No, I'm halfway in there. I'm not that far into it. But I don't know if I'm gonna finish this one. I need to, but it's just like it's slow paced. It's not really getting nowhere. I don't feel it. But eventually it will. But it's been getting kind of boring.
I was thinking about it, but you were saying it. But that sounds like boring.
No, it is.
It's like a TV show.
No, yeah, it's getting boring. It's I might get a different.
I just grabbed the elements from that reference you sent me that I thought was like the best part. Why they had a kind of skull at the bottom.
No, for real. I was like, oh, that looks cool. I could probably put that thing. Yeah, I'm Trey. Social media's WrldofTre. I do vlog, lifestyle type content, art content, dance content sometimes. Sometimes, not really, but if I'm feeling it on the day, and I'll be like, you know, around the house, I'll be like, let me make a TikTok. I'll make a TikTok from here and out. But I mainly do vlogs, reaction videos on YouTube, lifestyle content, stuff like that.
You vlogging this right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Two birds with one stone.
Exactly. Always making content. That's the thing. Everything, like, people take some things like for granted about how much you can do in your daily life that you can use as content. Because a lot of people be like, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to start making content, but I don't really know like what to do. Well, first you can start off by just recording everything, and then go back later and see, is this like, can I use any of this? Like, do you like any of this? And did you get good shots? And just try and make it, or you can go and try and make a storyline. Try and like come up with a little short story and just record it.
But you don't think like, well, first of all, there's a lot of space on the video files.
It is a lot of space. And that's,
What do you use for, you got a desktop?
yeah, I do everything on my laptop, and I have like an expansion card, like a 1 terabyte expansion SD card. And I just plug it into my laptop or to my, I plug it into my laptop, plug my camera to my laptop, transfer everything from my camera to my SD card, to my external drive, and then I'll just work them into my laptop so that I don't keep all the storage on my laptop. But before I got that drive, I did keep everything on my laptop, and I was running out of space, and I just had to delete stuff. And so, and then that was kind of a little bit like slowing my workflow, because I was like, I can't really make a new video because I have nowhere to put it.
How long were your typical videos?
It depends, because if I'm doing art on like the walls and stuff, I'll press record and let it record while I'm doing the whole wall. And then maybe it could be like, what, 3 hours, 4 hours long, or however long until my camera done. But I have a second battery, so I just pop the battery in. But I did have another cord that was like I plug into the wall, I can plug it into my camera so the camera can stay recording. So that like I can cancel my camera down and stuff like that, and then just go till I run out of space. But
How do you turn that into like how long you post? Like, so you record, if you record 4 hours of footage the whole day.
oh yeah, I cut it down.
How much is it posting?
It'll come out to like 10, 15 minutes. I'll cut it down a lot. Cause I'll just cut it up into like a little montage and go with music. So it's like something that's appealing to people's eyes. And I really don't like to put a lot of unnecessary stuff in my content. Like stuff that like people click off of. I like to keep it smooth running so like it's constant, something new for your eyes to see. Like a little visual eye candy.
So you can do it.
Yeah. Nah, but my SD card can probably hold 7-8 hours on my camera, so I'll just max it. Put it all on it next time it's out.
The other excellent driver, these videos are so long, but you can find videos and I got like different cuts and exploits. Some parts I say it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, they fill up pretty quick. Definitely recording long videos. That's all I'm just doing. I did I know
How do you edit?
right now? A vlog, a basketball vlog.
No,
What do I edit on? I use two. It depends on what I want to go to. Sometimes I go on CapCut or I go on Premiere Pro. I use both. CapCut is like if I'm trying to do something real quick. But Premiere Pro is like if I'm trying to like really like dissect and like make it how I really want it. Because I feel like I can do a lot more with Premiere Pro. But I mainly use CapCut. It's just quick and easy. Like it has all the sound effects and filters and all the effects that you can do with it. YouTube is just trial and error. Whenever I was recording off of my phone, doing vlogs and videos and whatnot, I was just going on CapCut and just trying to figure it out. If it was like a look that I liked from another YouTube video, I'll try and replicate it. And just watch a YouTube video on like how to replicate, transitions or something like that. Something that I like, I just try and figure it out. But it's pretty simple and easy to do. It just takes time. But I find that I can just edit videos at night. After I finish doing all what I gotta do throughout the day.
You do that every night?
Just about every night. Whatever I'm eating, get my dinner, edit my videos.
How long do you do this? How long you been
On you, content in general, since seventh grade.
How many videos you do? Every night, bro. Like I do it, but I do so many things.
Yeah.
So I'm not kidding. I got one that I edited that shit last night. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I sat on it for some time. Just edited it right before it's covered up. You sound like you on it. Like,
Well, it's because I set a goal for myself to stay consistent and to like stay on it. And of like uploading a video every 2 days and trying to like give people, for YouTube, but this just for YouTube. And I'm like, I need to make some long form content for people to watch every 2 days so people can stay seeing me so I can stay relevant to people. So that's just why I have to stay on my editing. Like I'm gonna leave here and go edit the video. So it's like I gotta.
why did you pick every 2 days?
I don't know, I just feel like that's a good time frame of like people will watch a video a day and then maybe like 2 days will go by and like they'll see it and it won't like be like, oh, I forgot about him or like something like that. It'll still be like fresh on their mind. Rather than if I go a whole week, they're like, dang, you don't never post. You always barely posting. I feel like every 2 days is like that cool medium. Or like even 3. Maybe you can squeeze 3, but I'll try and go every 2 days. Just to stay consistent. I had to, because I was like, if I really want to make this work, I got to commit to it. I have to set goals. If you have to set something attainable if you want to achieve something, you can't just have just random thoughts. You have to have something to like like little, yeah, like you have something specific, like something that you can hold yourself accountable on.
How far do you think your goals go? How far down the road it goes from?
I feel like you gotta plan very far ahead, but keep small goals throughout the way. Like there are main goals. Like right now I'm working on the clothing brand. This right here, WrldofTre. Just got the sample in. I got this coming out soon. But
where did you? I mean, don't give away your vendor, but where did you find your vendor?
Alibaba.
Okay.
I just go on Alibaba and look for the best ones. Look for verified ones and ones that have. I forgot what it's called. It's something to where like your money is safe. So that you know you ain't gonna be scammed.
Like security check that.
Yeah, security. So yeah. But I just found it on there.
That shit is nerve-wracking when I ordered it.
No, for real, it was. Yeah. Especially because like none of them speak real good English, and you order from China or if you want to Pakistan, other places, but it get real sketchy sometimes, especially dealing with people if you don't understand really what they trying to get to you or trying to say. But you just gotta do your research and make sure you work with somebody who make you feel comfortable in buying what they sell.
Are you gonna do anything like your clothes when it lands? It's already completed, or do you do anything after that?
What do you mean?
So like you get the order, it's already printed, it's already whatever stitching is gonna have.
Oh yeah, I get them. Yeah, I'm getting them done. Like the manufacturer, they gonna just like complete the whole clothes, the full thing, and then when I get it, I'm just put shipping labels on them and send them off.
You haven't said it yet?
No, I just I was just about to launch, so I don't even have it. But it's gonna be the first drop coming soon.
You can do what's called though? Pre-orders.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do pre-orders. So I ain't just gotta drop all that money off the rip and just let the money that I make from the brand and from the sales be what I use on placing that bulk orders. Yeah, and then invest it and put everything back into the brand. You can't, because a lot of people, that's how I feel like a lot of people who have like small brands, they fall off quick and they just like run out of money to put back into their brand because they just want to go buy the glitz and the glamour and the cool stuff whenever they got the money, just because they just drop the brand.
Even if you just simply paying your bills, it may have been easy to drop $2,000 and place an order, and then now next month some shit came up. Now you ain't got the clothes gone, but you had to spend money on this and this and that. So
yeah, that'd be the thing too. But if you can, just try and put everything into the brand. Try and put all of the majority of your, like keep some for yourself, like save some, but also like put majority of, what the next drop is going to cost. Make sure you have that and then a little bit more.
Is that what you do with your TikTok money?
Yeah, just save it. Save it or use it going towards something else. Because right now I'm trying to work to get a truck. So either a Ram, I'm trying to get a Ram or 4. I don't know, my end goal is to get that TRX. I want that TRX bad, but I don't know. I like the Ford Raptor and I like the Ram.
Yeah, can you fit in regular?
I remember we went to a dealership.
I can't.
We went to a McLaren dealership, and I went and tried to fit in the car. I was like, damn, I want to see if I could drive me a little McLaren. Hopped in, we pushed the seat all the way back. I couldn't even get my knees past the steering wheel to get in the car. I was like, damn, this ain't gonna work. I guess I gotta go truck. But some cars I can fit.
I'm big like that. He's trying to get a little car, big ass.
No, for real. I don't know how Shaq got that Lambo. I don't know how he fit in the luxury cars.
They probably pay them the marketing fees. You know, Shaq gonna do the commercial.
Yeah, he will.
Gonna make it happen.
It ain't worth it. I feel like that's no matter how much money I get, I ain't spending like money on dumb stuff like that. I ain't finna get no custom made car to fit my size. I feel like I should be smart with my money even then.
That's so dumb, bro. You can't fit in a regular car.
No, okay, a regular car, yeah, but just for a luxury car though, I wouldn't do that. But you can't fit in regular cars, yeah.
But you could get, you could get a Maybach truck. You could get you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So like them sporty, like small, fast cars, nah, you can.
Fucking Corvette.
Wait, what you got against Corvettes?
I just think they're ugly.
Yeah.
I don't like that not NASCAR, but like what's the overseas speedway tournament?
Oh, like Indy 500 or something like that?
I don't like the cars that look like
them F1 cars.
I don't like that shit.
They've been making them too modern.
I just think it's stupid. This is my opinion though. I know that's what they're gonna do.
What you think about the Cybertrucks and stuff like that?
I think they look like they look like the dude was at the factory working on them, and then bro like took a nap and they just started rolling the cars out, and he woke up like, oh shit, y'all rolled it down, I wasn't done yet. Like, it's too late. We done rolled them out.
No, for real.
That's just how the truck look like to me.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way y'all was finished with that design.
I've been seeing people like they rapping and stuff like that, and they make them look cool, but I don't know how I feel about the design of them. They just.
I don't think bad. They just look like they're supposed to be for something specific.
Yeah. I feel like it low key fit exactly what he wanted it to do though. Like just modernization.
He
like
much?
Electric, yeah. It like it looked electric, like it looks like a battery, I feel like.
The car itself?
Cybertruck. Like it looked like a futuristic like battery type of thing. It fits like his whole brain, I feel like.
Whenever I was in school, I think that's paper.
Yeah, they're not. That's why they be having a whole bunch of recalls and stuff going on.
Distraction. We just dropping cars. So hey, look at the car. Look at the truck.
Exactly.
Don't look over here. Another factory. Conspiracy theories. Hold on. This shit hard. I just did a Black Panther the other day too, but it was like a super detailed,
bigger panther,
full on face. We was talking about promo. I've been doing these giveaways as promo, and that's why I've been doing the Black Panther. That shit was pretty good, but I don't know if it's specific for tattoos because it's just something that a lot of people want that's pretty expensive sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the giveaway was better.
No, yeah. I mean, definitely get people involved. It's like, dang, most people want that tattoo. Let me go ahead and participate in this. Yeah,
definitely double my subscribers, and then you get to do some dope pieces. Especially like I gave away full days, so I'm not giving away just like come get your boyfriend's name and no bullshit.
Yeah.
If you getting 8 hours worth of ink, you gonna come with some ideas.
Exactly.
Or you gonna come with something, and I'm gonna make it some good ideas.
Yeah.
But either way, it's like a win-win-win.
Yeah, because the content you make off the free promo, you finna make some money off that too. So it's like, yeah.
And then not even just the contact, getting to have fun with that shit. A lot of times with tattooing, we'll end up just doing like the same thing over and over again. Like this piece, I've never done. I've done a lot of astronauts, but the way you wanted it, how specific you wanted it, I've never done that. But most of the time, people will be like, I want this astronaut. I want him holding the drink cup. And I want these space, and it's the same space that everybody done sent, so it gets tedious.
Yeah, then you gotta.
But when somebody's like, "Oh, this shit free," because I want to give away, now they go, "Shit, do whatever you want, bro. It's cool."
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. It works better for me. I can do it on that.
It's like getting free blank canvas.
Exactly. It's like if you were a painter and somebody just walk in.
Give me a giant canvas, like, I'm like, what? Appreciate it.
And then leave. Don't request nothing. Yeah, we definitely want to add to this. I got 2, 3. 2 Black Panther.
This you did already?
On me.
Oh, snap.
Yes, sir.
Why'd you want 3?
I'm gonna be honest. what's that? Yeah, tattoo. I got my whole body tattooed, bro. You can't get your whole body tattooed and just be super intentional.
Yeah, just
especially if
give
the
what you
pieces
think is
are
cool.
like small. Yeah, I'm to the point where I see some artists is doing it. You doing that? Yeah, let me get that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it also is the name of my brand. My supply company, Black Panther. And you know, they was revolutionary. That's why I kind of chose that out of what you had sent. That's what stood out to me the most.
Put that Panther in there.
Yeah, making it like kind of a focal point. Even though it's silhouetted, still like the main focus of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're gonna have to change it.
No, yeah, I like it. I trust your judgment. You got good taste in like artwork and stuff like that, so I trust you.
I did all your tattoos?
Yeah, majority of them. Except this one on my leg, cause I was in love whenever I got it done. Michael Jackson.
Love it?
Yeah.
They said I love it with their tattoo.
It ain't bad. Ain't bad.
Like people tattoo on it?
Yeah, there are some, but I got it done by Hispanic. He's a Hispanic man.
I don't know anybody from Lubbock, actually. I don't know people who want to say it.
Dang. Who just went to high school with you?
What did I met later? Went to Tech. You know, once you get in college, you start meeting people from all over.
Yeah. Do you go to the tattoo competitions and stuff like that?
The conventions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. I don't really have no interest in attending anymore as an artist, but I do think that they're dope experiences for sure. Especially if you're like trying to get into the industry, because the way that this industry works, you want your name to ring, you know what I'm saying, throughout the industry itself, you gotta be at conventions or else people gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You gotta go win you some awards, you gotta go play that game. And me personally, I'd rather all the clients know me.
And then be word of mouth like, yo, you can go get tattooed by you Davis.
Exactly. Versus like the convention shit, because that's like some tattooing for the tattoo artists.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool though. You ever been on?
No, I've never been to a tattoo convention.
They come out here in June.
In June?
Yeah,
That's my
it's like
birthday.
it was like $40. Like $40 to get in.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, then you gotta get paid to walk around. They got like performances.
So it was like a little festival, like an event type thing. I thought it was.
There's supposed to be a black-owned one coming out here. If they come, we'll probably be in attendance. But I saw that they rescheduled so much.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. It's a nice little date. Take a little boo. You got $80 getting it off TikTok to get TikTok money. Take a little boo over there. Get her one of them nasty ass pizzas. Food, I ain't gonna lie, food is not great, but everything else is cool.
Yeah.
It's not that shit. Get it icy or something.
We'll bring some food before I go.
Or go eat it. It's at NRG, so go to Papa Do's first. How long did it take?
Oh, this took what? I want to 5? Yeah, 5 hours, something like that. And then whenever I came to get this one done, that was my first tattoo. when I had first turned 18. But I was like, I was gonna pass out in that Texas test, and I remember because I didn't eat nothing before. I didn't eat nothing before I came, and I didn't have like. I didn't know what I was supposed to do before I can get a tattoo. What I was supposed to eat, so I was like, dang, I didn't eat nothing.
Well, you brought yourself and you brought the money, so you did,
No, for real.
you did most of it.
Yeah. I was like, God, damn, I'm busy. Wow, I'm busy.